This week, I have chosen to discuss option 3 in creating a plan for communication and public relations for all stakeholders, parents, and students alike. So, when creating my communication plan, my goal would be to provide all stakeholders with a platform to learn about our school curriculum, student assignments, keep them informed about events and what is happening inside our school. I would ensure all parents and stakeholders are notified via multiple outlets, ensuring safety at all times and providing quick links to resources, academic resources, technology resources, healthy living resources, as well as community involvement resources. I would strive to hold a high standard for providing a safe, appropriate education that builds 21st learners and enhances their technological abilities. Therefore, the communication plan would be included in my school handbook, which will be provided to all stakeholders and parents at the beginning of the year. School involvement is something that is often debated, and some school leaders support parent and community involvement, whereas others do not as much. In a research study by Hussein Shivani in Education 121.8 examined parent involvement and the effects of student attitudes and behaviors. This study shows that conduct and engagement in the classroom improved significantly when parents are involved in the students' learning and even increased scores on homework. And that is Shivani 2007. I would ensure all my parents are at least invited into the school multiple times throughout the year. These would include back to school night, curriculum night, STEAM night, and I would also offer them opportunities to come in monthly for parent-to-parent meetings. I would encourage in being involved and joining our school PTA organization, and finally encourage a professional relationship to be built with parents and teachers to just better bridge the gap and connect school and home. I would definitely utilize a school website. Parents and stakeholders would have access to the website at any time, which would provide information about calendar events, upcoming information, quick links to those academic resources, again, healthy living links, and community events. I would also include the district homepage link on the school homepage just to connect in cohesion between the district and various other schools within the district. This would also provide a quick, easy access way for district-wide information to go out as well. I would also provide a contact button to ensure any parents needing to contact the principal, and then just another way of communication and a way for parents and leadership to be connected. I would utilize Twitter and Facebook in educational ways, providing additional academic resources, parent tips, and notify parents and stakeholders of any either security or safety issues that may arise if need be. One con with Twitter is that anyone in the community can follow the school, which can provide or produce some safety concerns. However, I would ensure to all stakeholders that the doors are locked at all times. There are video monitoring systems. over school grounds, and the school access card is required. My next point would be safety. Again, my goal would to ensure students and parents a safe way of communication. Again, safety procedures would be in the parent handbook, and I would utilize both phone communication system as well as internet notification systems, such as a system called One Call to inform parents via emails and phone calls and messaging of event reminders, school-wide and district-wide monthly newsletters or updates, emergency and safety issues. And this system is very useful when a message needs to be provided out to mass people quickly, especially when people have access to messaging multiple ways. In today's world, there is no reason for parents not to be connected and informed. These messages come through as text messages, emails, voicemails, something very quick. Now, within safety, as a school leader that is out to provide a safe learning environment, I would definitely discuss cyberbullying, which is a huge concern for educators and parents alike. With advancements of technologies in society today, students are mean to each other, and that is a huge drawback from utilizing web-based classroom boards such as Schoology, emails, anything really, even text messaging today. But this is addressed in the student and parent handbook, and there is no tolerance, or there would be no tolerance for bullying, which is defined by Whitehead, Jensen, and Bauchi in Planning for Technology as harassment over the internet or via other technologies. Teasing, name-calling, threats thrive on social media networks, as well as text messaging on cell phones and in emails. And that's Whitehead, Jensen, Bosch, 2013. As a school leader, I would express my willingness to hear parents' voices, provide professional educational insight to ensure all students are receiving appropriate education and best practices from my educators. I would express the value and importance of getting involved and encourage them to continue to be involved at home in hopes to bridge gaps and connect home and school to further one's learning. Just to also show students that parents and teachers are working as a partnership to ensure they are learning. We are not working against them. We're not even working against the parents. While the parents do know the students best, I try to be a team, and parents seem to really like that. As a school leader, again, to help increase parent involvement and ensure parent involvement, I would hold parent-to-parent meetings monthly at the school for an hour, and this is where parents can come in, provide feedback, gain understanding of the school's mission and vision, and schedule appointment opportunities where parents can professionally voice concerns they may have. Now, some cons with providing parents opportunities to come in for these meetings would be time, staying focused in the meetings, and ensuring outcomes are met. So therefore, I would definitely establish norms from the very first meeting at the beginning of the year, and at the beginning of the meeting, stick to the agenda that was already made and had set out before the meeting started, and just make clear that the school and home and parents are a partnership working together to better our students' education. Another way of communication that would be used in my plan would be the PTA organization of the school. This is a great resource and outreach facet for parents and stakeholders to help with fundraising, get involved with fundraising, getting involved with just added stuff around the school. My hopes would be that the PTA organization would utilize Facebook as a closed page, requiring parents to be accepted to the page. However, all parents would be accepted, but it is just monitored by the PTA president, updated by the PTA president, and then also monitored by school leadership. At the classroom level, again, communication and parent involvement is very important. I would encourage my staff, highly encourage my staff, to create weekly, if not, or monthly, if not weekly, newsletters for parents that are provided both via email and in hard copies, allowing for parents to stay involved in what the students are learning, any upcoming events or announcements. And for higher grades, I would have those educators be involved in software such as Schoology or Blackboard, where students can get on electronically and remotely to further their learning, complete assignments, look up grades, and stay current with announcements that have been posted by the teacher. One drawback from using this software, again with the cyberbullying, but in addition to professional development time would definitely need to be allotted for, to ensure that all educators are on the same page and know and understand how to utilize these software programs, as well as utilizing them efficiently before putting it out to their parents and students. So that was something. Another encouragement I would have as a professional leader, educational leader, would be for the younger grades to invite the parents in to their classrooms to be of help, support the teacher, but also be involved. So helping with centers, helping be a reading buddy, any classroom support that may happen. That may just, again, show students that the teachers and their parents are working together to ensure the students' learning. One con that I've personally experienced is parents staying all day in the classroom. So therefore, one modification I have done was, when I want parents to come into my classroom, I'm all for it, but I have a set task that they would be doing in a set time. So that just helps, reduce people staying in your classroom all day long. Other than that, I feel very strongly about parent involvement. I think it's very helpful. It helps the students. It does help the teachers. I just think we need to stress what our purpose is as educators, and have a professional understanding among students, parents, and the educator. All right. Have a great week.